Hi KACTE investors, my name is Olivia Moore and I am a junior at Western Hills High School where I am enrolled in agriculture classes as well as a member of the FFA. As today's society is gravitating towards a be local, buy local mindset, the demand for local produce is quickly rising. More Goodness is a farm-to-fork produce operation for local consumers in search of fresh, local, reliable produce. I began my business in the summer of 2017 with a small garden to provide for some of the demand for locally grown produce. Increasing the size of my garden the following season allowed for the expansion of my business. But I knew I still wanted to grow my entrepreneurship to something bigger. In 2019, I began exploring greenhouse operation and took on the challenge of converting a 9 by 10 foot chicken hoop coop into a small starter greenhouse, which would allow for an extended growing season. While this was a good stepping stone, I had a dream of a larger size greenhouse for flower, herb, and starter plant production, which was simply not possible in the small greenhouse. I have just recently purchased an 18 by 20 foot greenhouse, which I will use in conjunction with my garden for this coming growing season. After establishing the foundations for my SAE, I began finding effective methods of producing and marketing products. When I began developing my marketing plan, I came up with 3 key products to allow me to cover as many growing seasons as possible. During the summer, I sell 10-pound produce boxes with a variety of freshly harvested vegetables as available through the growing season. Additionally, each box includes a recipe which utilizes many of the ingredients within the box. In their first year, the summer of 2018, this product was a success as they brought in just over $300 at $15 a basket. During the summer of 2019, this product skyrocketed as I increased sales by over 400%, selling almost 70 produce boxes and bringing in over $1,100. For the fall, I have a plan of selling fall displays. Displays will consist of straw bales, pumpkins, gourds, mums, and Indian corn. This past fall, I began working on this concept as I grew my first crop of 60 mums, which I profited just over $400 from. This was a great starting place to expand in this particular growing season, and I'm excited to continue learning and expanding for the fall season. Finally, for the spring, I am in the process of implementing spring salad bowls, which will consist of various greens, radishes, tomatoes, and carrots, along with a salad dressing recipe. I put together a couple sample salad bowls at the beginning of last summer at $10 a piece through the use of the starter greenhouse, but plan to find more effective methods of production for this product. The produce for this will do best if grown in the greenhouse, which is one way the expansion of the new greenhouse will come into play very nicely. As I have grown my small business, I have found methods of advertising to grow a strong, consistent customer base. In the first year of my business venture, all advertisement was reliant on word of mouth, which allowed me to market to a small group of people, many of which I knew. As I grew my business, I knew I would also need a growing customer base to support what I was doing. Facebook has been a key platform in allowing me to advertise products, show what I'm working on as a young entrepreneur, and allow word to get out to much of my community. Other things, such as my Kentucky Proud certification, have allowed More Goodness to become more of a recognized and reliable name within the community. While I have accomplished a lot thus far, I still have so much more I wish to achieve, which can be made possible by you. As previously mentioned, I just purchased and received an 18 by 20 foot greenhouse structure. Through your investment, I will be able to purchase 2 6 by 12 foot rolling wire benches, which will allow me to start a true greenhouse operation this spring. These funds will help offset the $1,050 cost of the benches. Through the utilization of the greenhouse, I project sales to be at least double in the upcoming year in comparison to my current sales. Visit any local farmers market on a Saturday morning and you will see the demand for fresh local produce is on the rise and people are seeking healthier food options. With your investment in my business, I will be able to continue bringing even more goodness into my community and our world.